I don't think this is exactly what people were talking about when they said they wanted the GTA 6 trailer, although it wouldn't be surprising if this is honestly one of the ways Rockstar did actually advertise Grand Theft Auto 6. It kind of reminds me of E3 2005. That was one of the E3s that Rockstar was actually there. They used a giant trailer to sort of advertise their games that they had out right now: Bully, The Warriors, Grand Theft Auto. I actually found some footage of this, believe it or not, on YouTube, and I'll show you guys a little clip of that right now. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. So Rockstar has used trailers like that in the past. I know, again, that's not exactly the GTA 6 trailer we were all looking forward to, and that was posted by Rockstar Games Insider Tez Funds too on social media. And really over the last couple of days, there have been some wild Grand Theft Auto 6 posts out there, and I kind of just want to talk about it because it's interesting how stuff starts to spread. Like, for example, when looking up GTA 6, I came across this. I can't believe I'm actually saying this. Blue ball system simulate a gradual decrease in the character's health or well-being over time if they remain in a state of prolonged sexual arousal without release. It would serve as a consequence of neglect or lack of fulfillment in the character's romantic relationship, with potential negative effects on their ability and performance in the game. Now, honestly, there could, I guess, technically be something like this. I guarantee you there's going to be some sort of romance in the game, kind of bringing back GTA San Andreas. And this is kind of what we saw with the core system in Red Dead Redemption 2. Again, we know Jason and Lucia look to have some sort of Bonnie and Clyde romantic relationship together. So this would not be all that surprising, honestly, if something like this was added. Obviously, we don't know. It, of course, is just a post online. And again, it goes to show you some of the ridiculousness of the stuff you see. One of the other things that's been going around is that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be the most expensive game of all time, going to cost upwards of $1 billion to $2 billion. This, of course, and maybe people are just joking when they say this, it's obviously not the price tag of the game. It's what it's going to cost to develop the actual game. That number, remember, came out from the GTA 6 leaks. This was posted by the user that actually had the leaks. They said GTA 6 has been in development since 2014 with over $2 billion spent on it so far. So I can only imagine that that number is probably going to go up. If $2 billion was spent on it by the end of 2022, or at least in September, and maybe it was even earlier than that since we know that footage comes from around 2021 or late 2020, then it's very possible that that number has probably reached upwards of $3 billion. So that part is probably true, that it's going to be the most expensive video game or most expensive piece of entertainment of all time. It is certainly not going to cost fans $1 billion to end up buying the game. That would certainly be well out of my budget, probably most out of everyone else's budget as well. Now, there's also a lot of things you see online that are true, and others kind of might be reaching a little bit. Like, for example, we do know that GTA 6 is going to feature a wider variety of wildlife. This will include alligators and even fishing from Red Dead Redemption 2. This will be the first time in a GTA game, and we know that based on last year's leaked footage. But there's also weird reports going around that Rockstar Games has hired a team of 20 engineers that works exclusively on GTA 6's water physics, including surfing for the first time in the series. So again, I don't really know where this is coming from. I'll leave a link to the original report that I saw in the description. It honestly wouldn't be shocking if this was true. I don't know how you come up with a number of 20 engineers, but we do know that water is obviously going to be a huge part of Grand Theft Auto 6. Since we know the game takes place in Vice City and its surrounding areas, that's going to be Florida. Pretty much 80% of Florida's border is surrounded by water. And we also know there's probably going to be a large variety of islands and Rockstar's parody of what turns out to be the Florida Keys. So traveling by water, probably going to be a big part of that. Pretty much everywhere you look, you're going to see water. I'm sure Rockstar is going to build off of what they did in Grand Theft Auto 5, having lots of underwater secrets, shipwrecks, UFOs, stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know where that information is coming from. And at the end of the day, if the water and the water physics looks great, who honestly cares how many engineers have worked on the actual project? Now, one other thing to consider is if you do end up researching these GTA 6 posts, whether you look up GTA 6, GTA Roman numeral 6, Grand Theft Auto 6, you're going to see, let's just say, a lot of X-rated posts. At least the way Twitter and social media works, as long as you use the hashtag for whatever you might be looking up. And since Grand Theft Auto 6 has been trending more so really over the last month, over the last couple of weeks, you're going to see some stuff that you probably either surprisingly do want to see, or maybe not. That, of course, is up to you, but just be on alert that due to the way social media works, you're going to see a lot of stuff that is not Grand Theft Auto 6 when you do end up looking up Grand Theft Auto 6. I even found this to be pretty clever. Even other video games are jumping in on the fact that Rockstar Games is apparently adding surfing into GTA 6. This company, Search for Surf, apparently they have a video game on Steam. They put out this, will GTA 6 have surfing? Maybe. While you're waiting, try the endless summer search for surf on playtests on Steam. That's a mouthful right there. But yeah, they are jumping on the hype train of GTA 6. Rockstar Games actually does have a surfing game, believe it or not. So this is something that they could take from one of their previous titles. Believe it or not, it's a game called Surfing H3O, so do not be shocked if there is in some way, shape, or form a surfing mini game in GTA 6. It's kind of actually what we saw with how Rockstar turned one of their old titles into a Grand Theft Auto Online update. Rockstar Games actually developed a game called Smuggler's Run and Smuggler's Run 2 Hostile Territory, and we directly saw that basically ported into online in terms of an update. And the basic concept of the game and the DLC are extremely similar. So that's something that Rockstar has done in the past. It wouldn't be surprised if their slight obsession with surfing is something that is also introduced as well. That's kind of what's going on in the GTA 6 world right now. Some wild stuff, some crazy stuff, some interesting stuff, that's for sure. Let me know what you think about everything we discussed in those comments down below, though. I would love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.